align with. When you're ready, truly ready, God begins to move things, quietly but powerfully. He doesn't just drop your soulmate into your life suddenly. He prepares you first. He refines your soul so that when love finally arrives, it doesn't break you, it builds you. So here are 4 powerful ways God introduces you to your soulmate, not through chance, but through divine timing. 1. God introduces you through isolation, not interaction. Before you meet your soulmate, God often takes you away from the crowd. He'll separate you from distractions, from people who don't value you, and sometimes even from those you thought you loved. You'll feel lonely. You'll question everything. You'll wonder, why did everyone leave? But in truth, it's not rejection, it's redirection. You see, isolation isn't punishment, it's preparation. In that quiet space, you start hearing God's voice more clearly. You begin to heal from old wounds. You stop begging for love and start becoming love. And that's when the miracle happens. God won't let your soulmate meet the old version of you. He'll wait until your heart is ready to recognize divine love when it shows up. So if you're alone right now, don't rush to fill the silence. That silence is sacred. It's God saying, I'm getting you ready for someone who won't confuse your peace for boredom. 2. God introduces you through purpose, not pleasure. Most people chase love for comfort, but divine love begins with purpose. When you finally start walking in your purpose, when you stop living small and start becoming who you were created to be, that's when your soulmate's path begins to align with yours. It's not an accident, it's orchestration. Your soulmate isn't just your partner, they're your spiritual teammate. They're the person who helps you grow closer to God, not farther from Him. They'll understand your calling, not compete with it. They'll see your flaws and still choose grace over judgment. God will often let you meet them in the middle of your purpose. Maybe you'll meet while serving, while creating, while helping others. And you'll feel this deep peace, not butterflies, not chaos, just peace. Because true love doesn't confuse you, it calms you. And when God is in it, you'll know because everything will just flow. 3. God introduces you through pain. We rarely see pain as a messenger from God, but sometimes heartbreak is the classroom where God teaches your soul how to love correctly. That person who left you, that betrayal you never saw coming, that season where you gave your all and got nothing in return, those weren't failures, they were foundations. Pain removes the false version of love so the real one can enter. See, if you never experienced fake love, you wouldn't recognize real love when it stands before you. God will let you break just enough to rebuild stronger. He'll allow the wrong ones to walk away so the right one can find a clear path to your heart. And when your soulmate appears, you'll thank God for every tear you ever cried. Because those tears softened your heart. They made you humble. They made you ready. So don't curse your pain. Bless it, because it's leading you to the person who won't repeat it. 4. God introduces you through divine timing. Timing is everything. You might have already met your soulmate, but the season wasn't right. Maybe you were still healing. Maybe they were still learning. Maybe both of you had lessons to complete before you could love properly. When God is the author of your love story, you won't have to force the pages to turn. He'll write it in His time, not yours. You'll know it's divine timing when things feel effortless, when the conversations feel natural, when the peace outweighs the excitement, when both of you are finally done searching for what's already found you. you'll realize God never forgot your name. He was just waiting until both hearts were strong enough to carry the weight of real love. So if you're in a season of waiting right now, don't see it as delay. See it as divine design. Final reflection. God doesn't send your soulmate to complete you. He sends them to complement you, to walk beside you, not ahead or behind, to remind you that love is not possession, it's partnership. It's not about finding someone perfect. It's about finding someone who chooses you every day with grace. Your soulmate will understand your silence. They'll protect your peace. They'll pray for you when you can't pray for yourself. And when you look at them, you'll see a reflection of God's promise, not your past pain. So stop chasing love. Start preparing for it. Because when God decides it's time, no distance, no delay, and no doubt can stop it. Love arrives exactly when heaven says, now they're ready. Maybe this message found you because God wants you to know the person you're praying for is also praying for you. Wait with faith, love with purpose, and trust that when God writes your story, it will be worth every chapter you cried through.